Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Grace Grella Show. Both Magical Michael Zinn and I are so excited that you're here with us tonight before the holidays kick in over the weekend. And hopefully, both of us are going to share our positive, fabulous energy with you. Right, Michael?
Yes, indeed. I didn't. I like to let you start up and be the person who shows up on their screen before I pop on. But yes, I'm here and I'm excited and we're ready to go. We've got the calls working. I don't have them turned on yet. Don't call in quite yet until Grace tells you to go.
All
But
righty.
yeah, I'm
And
excited.
also, I want everybody to know that uh, the next live show will be January 21st, I believe. That's the next live show. And I want to make sure. Oh, Helen Wagner, she's saying hello to us already. We love you, Helen. Feel the love. Okay. And that's what this show is all about. We want to lift you up, not bring you down. Okay. So we're going to give you some positive energy. Hopefully, you'll receive it, accept it, and feel good about it. And that's our mission. We decided to accept it.
Yeah.
And hey, today is the solstice. So it's, from here on out, moving forward, more light, more light, more light's coming into our lives. So that's our motto. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to shine that ever love and light on you. And heaven let your light shine down. And there's a lot of light songs I can start quoting now, but it's where it needs to be. We all need some more light and love in our lives right now. And so if you're watching live and you want to write in through the comments and ask a question, please do. When you do, please uh, be sure that you give me your birthday month and day. I don't need the year. That's just a number. I don't need that. I'm just wanting to tune into your energy. And also, if if you're shy and you don't want your information broadcast uh, on the internet, I totally understand that as well. You can just email me at gracegrella@gmail.com, and we could set up a private session for you. What was most important to know for everybody right now. Thanks, Helen. That we feel that love, Helen. We feel that love. Um, it's all about knowing that our loved ones in spirit are with us, especially with the holiday season. So they're trying to get those messages to you. Pay attention, be a little bit more aware of what songs you're hearing on the radio. Maybe it was a loved one's favorite song, or it's the song that reminds you of them, or you're walking somewhere and you look down and you see a feather where a feather shouldn't be. I have tons of those stories. And or sometimes it's pennies from heaven, nickels, dimes, quarters, depending on how generous they are up there. But there's definitely coinage involved when they're trying to get your attention, as well as electronics. And so everybody knows light bright, when the electrical lights start flickering or going a little cray cray, and they're just trying to get your attention. They're not trying to scare you, or they don't want it to be disconcerting. They're just lovingly trying to get your attention. That's all that is. Okay.
So
And
getting your attention, I wanted to get your attention
yeah,
and let you know that we do have the phones working this week. So I did change the message that said no call in to that you can actually call in. I can make them active anytime you give me the go. And
go
people
for it.
want to go for it. All right, we're gonna make the call line active.
Every time the bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
There you go. So if you want to call in, uh the
Hey,
phone
Tommy Shaughnessy saying hi to us. Yeah, the Frank Capra movie, Clarence the Angel. Every time the bell rings, that angel gets his wings. So as you're calling in, just picture angels sprouting wings, everybody. There we go. And Mary Kelleher Merritt's saying hello to Tommy. We've got our usual peeps. We're so excited about
we got the audience. What's up, folks? Good to see everybody.
All right. And so if you want to call in, now's the time. Michael can make that happen. Carmen Hodge. Hello, darling. The Hodge family. I love the Hodge family.
Yeah.
Jason, his beautiful wife, Carmen, and their beautiful daughters.
Yes.
You're the best.
Oh, and it sounds like the phone is ringing.
And Janet, the gorgeous, lovable Leo, quiet healer.
Let's take this call. Hello, caller. You are on the air.
Oh,
Hi. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm Phyllis.
Hi, Phyllis.
I was hoping to be able to talk to Grace.
You are live on the air with Grace right now.
Phyllis Sturdman, how are you, gorgeous?
Hi, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Good, lovable believer. I got your fabulous Christmas card with your beautiful new home down in Delaware.
Yes,
How are you? How are you making the adjustment?
Oh, it's good. It's very good. I don't have to shovel snow.
Well, don't speak too soon. The South has been known to have a few flakes. Bada boom, pun intended. But I think you're safe this year. I don't think that anything's going to be flying around, white stuff flying around you. But I'm so happy you're there, safe and sound. And I'm sure your beautiful children are adjusting to, oh no, mommy's no longer in Bayside. Yikes.
Right. It's true.
Yeah. So right now is, it's an adjustment transition period for you and your family. And they're going to come through with flying colors. I do feel that Nicole is going to be the one that is even more affected than Brian, your son. So I really expect a lot of FaceTime phone calls. Can you hear me, Phyllis?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I think the kids are going to do well. So, except I do feel that your daughter, Nicole, is going to need a lot more reassurance with FaceTime phone calls.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Given her I heard that part, and I've already talked to her a couple times with some cooking tips.
Nice.
Good.
Excellent.
Okay.
It's cool that technology allows you to connect that way.
Yeah. So it's creating that loving energy and reassuring to her that, that bond, no matter where you are in the world, is always there for her. So that's just going to be fabulous. I also want to say, were you thinking about doing something part-time? Are you volunteering, doing something volunteer-wise down there?
Well, I was going to join the craft group.
Ooh.
Okay. I do feel that there's something that they keep showing me. Your dad, as a matter of fact, your dad, who is just so brilliant and who had come through in the past and shown you the rocking horse toy that he had made, and you went down and you didn't know about this, you found it. And I love the fact that you say, look, I have a prop to prove that, Grace was right and she spoke to my dad in spirit. That was like one of my favorite things you ever did for me, Phyllis, by the way, FYI. So it's like the gift that keeps on giving. So your dad is saying that there's something part-time you're going to be getting involved with volunteering or whatever. And it's similar to, he says, what you did with the church up here.
Oh, okay.
And so you're going to, well, you're a Libra, honey. You're so social. You're friendly. How can I help? What can I do to assist? And you're the baker's dream. Everybody loves everything that you bake. She really is a fabulous baker. Everything,
Nice.
It's like off the hook. So I feel your father's showing me you doing, like, replicating, that success that you had up here in New York, in the new place in Delaware. So, and he says there's going to be somebody very special by your side. So he's showing me a romantic commitment
Nice.
And,
Ooh,
you know, I mean, I know you're fabulous and an empowered woman by yourself, but, you know, isn't it lovely when you have that man by your side, um, uh, supporting and giving you love and snuggle alerts, you know what I mean? So it's definitely going to be 2024 is the year where all your prayers are being answered, Phyllis.
The year of the cuddle.
Yeah, exactly. We love that. Cuddle power. Whoop, whoop.
Nice.
So, and did you have a specific question for me, Phyllis?
I just wondered about my back. It's doing pretty good right now. And what should I do to keep my back healthy?
All right. I'm hearing to suggest to you that yoga stretches is what they're saying. But so massage therapy, um, stretching your muscles, keeping limber, that's really going to assist you because it's a muscle tension issue versus a lumbar issue. If it was a lumbar issue, we could send you to a chiropractor, right? But this is all muscle generated or related, as what I'm hearing. So, have you staked out a place for massage therapy where you are?
Not yet, but that's on my list. I was also looking to see if I'm going to need physical therapy down the line. Where can I go with my insurance and all that?
Okay, well, you know, that's smart because sometimes physical therapy covers the massage therapy, if you know what I mean. It's like you know, the games people play now every night and every day now, never saying what they mean. They never saying what they mean. That was a good song. So it's sometimes you got to play the game for the insurance company so you don't get the bill, you know, you get the coverage. So you'll figure it out because you're brilliant. You're all Librans are, and you will get the help that you need to keep you limber and to keep you being in rocket form that you are. So you're going to address it. It's going to be taken care of. Right now, they're saying mild anti-inflammatories, and you know all the nutritional ways to turmeric and cumin and all those spices that are anti-inflammatories. You know, put that in your cooking, your delicious cooking, and that'll help you. But you're on the road to happiness. So don't worry, be happy.
Wonderful.
Okay, you picked the right place.
Thank you.
Your father and your mom are with you, and they're saying that you don't have to. I keep hearing the 5 stair steps. Ooh, child, things are going to get easier right now. Okay, so right now, babe, you're going to be feeling better even before this weekend rolls around.
Perfect. That's wonderful to hear. Thank you.
Okay, and if you were up here, I'd send you to Janice, the quiet healer. But I don't know. I think she does. I think Janice, you might want to contact her anyway. She does healing.
Reiki remote. She does remote.
Yeah, long distance healings. So that's a suggestion for you, Phyllis. Janice, the quiet healer, thequiethealer.com, I believe.
Yeah.
And so check her out. And if you're really in need of that energetic oomph, you know, sometimes like a battery, we just need to get jump started. And that's what her healing energy does. She's just so gifted. So you might want to check her out. That's a suggestion. And
okay.
All right. So I think we've given you all the tools, as Janice loves to say, the tools in your toolbox that you need to make it happen for yourself. Okay.
Bam.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
and
Phyllis.
Have a very Merry Christmas.
You too.
Thank you. You made it merry for me, Phyllis. It was so good to hear your voice.
Thanks for calling in.
Glad to talk to you. Thank you for all the help you give.
Cool.
It's my job. It's my job, fellas. Just doing my job. Thanks, honey.
Cool.
Lots of love. Thanks for calling in.
That was a great
All the way
call.
from Delaware.
Catch up with the audience. We got some people saying happy holidays. We have Dee Dee out there saying happy holidays. We have
Hey, Dee Dee.
happy holidays.
Hey, Mary.
Tommy and Jacqueline and Mary are asking some questions.
Jacqueline, my love, goddaughter. Hey, baby cakes. Have fun on your cruise.
Nice.
Stone cruising.
So Tommy's asking, what do you see for me in the new year? And then Mary's asking, do you see anything with my circulation? I don't know if you want to.
Okay, let's start with Mary. Okay, Mary, your circulation. Okay, well, Mary, first and foremost, a natural way to stimulate your circulation is cayenne pepper. Red pepper, cayenne pepper. So on pizza, you put red pepper flakes, gets everything moving and grooving. Or in stews or sauces or whatever, you want to put a little cayenne pepper. I'm not saying you have to, blow your head off with the spice, but just a little bit goes a long way with that. And also, I just keep seeing your legs, honey. So the calves of your legs, so to be massaged or some sort of compression sock, maybe, that would assist you personally. Definitely check this out with, because I'm not a doctor. I don't have any kind of medical license here. I'm just the messenger. So I want to make sure that you realize that even though this is coming from above with love, that you still need to go the usual route and talk to your doctor about this. I do feel that they might suggest the compression sock for you. And, naturally, of course, adding those, the cayenne pepper and the red pepper to your food is okie dokie. That's not going to be harmful at all. In fact, quite the contrary, it's going to help you out. Get things circulating and percolating what you need. And I think that this new year is about you really focusing on your self-care, taking those steps to do what you need to do for you and not feel guilty about it. So many people, and you included, me included, we feel guilty if we're helping ourselves instead of somebody else. But, the old adage, when you're in the airplane and the oxygen mask comes down, they always instruct you, put it on yourself first so you can have a clear head and help everybody else around you. So that's what Spirit's saying to you today, babe. It's saying, you got to take care of you, start loving on you. We got to love one another as we love ourselves. You got to start loving on you, honey. That's your mission. For 2024 is to embrace yourself and start doing things for yourself and realize that it's self-care and you're not being selfish. Okay.
Yeah.
No guilt, the no guilt zone. All right.
And we had Tommy also was asking, what do you see for me in the year? I turn, just so people know, if they're not getting through, I turn the phones off while you're talking, to somebody so that they're not beeping through. But you let me know. I'll turn the phones back on whenever you're ready for that.
Okay. All right. Well, I just want to finish up with Mary here. Michael, she's saying that she did talk to her doctor. Yay!
Yes,
and that he wants her to see a vascular doctor. So, okay. So, all right, Mary. So you're doing all the right things, sweetheart. So not to worry. This is all going to get you to where you need to be. And that's a healthy you in 2024. Okay. So God bless and no worries. Now for maybe we should open up the phone line here.
All right.
I think that would be a good thing.
Phone lines are now, do not disturb is off. So the phone lines are now open again.
Okay. So call me. Don't be afraid. You can call moi. And, we'll hear your dulcet tone.
An application or something where I could just play a song real quick, like as you're saying them, like have them play. Like that would be cool.
Yeah.
We got Oh, you are on the air. Hello, you are on the air live. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
How you doing? Who am I
Helen.
speaking to? Helen. How you doing, Helen?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Pretty good. Grace, my question is, I feel like I'm missing something. Like I have like a blind spot, and I'm missing some information that's trying to come.
Interesting. Helen, I really I'm not sensing that there's anything that you're missing, sweetie, because you're so brilliant and aware. You're an alchemist, Helen, for heaven's sakes. Okay. And God blessed you with so many gifts and talents and abilities. Yeehaw. I mean, come on, we could be here for an hour just going through them all, which is wonderful and it's brilliant for you. I think you're your own worst critic. I think that's where you're feeling stuck. You like I should be doing this by now, or I should be doing that. Like you have a whole list of berating yourself for not instead of just relaxing and saying, I'm just going to embrace it. It is what it is. And I'm good. It's all good. You know? So, my mother used to say, Grace, never trouble till trouble troubles you. And I used to think that was the silliest little expression, but that's what I hear in my head to suggest to you. It's, you're fabulous. Start focusing on how fabulous you are and the beautiful things that you make. OMG, Helen. Yikes. I mean, what is, Michael, what is Helen's website?
Pixies Fantasies Designs. Let me find it and I'll share it. And
yeah, please do. Because everybody, it's so magical, Helen, what you do. And I think you're like every artist and every gifted person, you're always pushing yourself to the next project or to the next thing. And there's nothing.
Sorry about
the
that.
reason I ask is like doing what I love is causing me pain physically.
Ooh. Creating your the things that you create, it's causing you physical pain.
Yeah, my neck and my shoulders from the neck surgery. I can't look at things or hold up, like to do beading and whatever. It takes like 15, 20 minutes and I'm in so much pain. I can't stay focused on what I like, what I love to do.
Okay. Wow. Metaphysically, I'm hearing to say to you, this is just your body's way of telling you need to rest. You know, it hurts when you do that. Don't do that. You know, there used to be a sketch. Jimmy Durante used to do it. It hurts when you do that. Don't do that. So it's you maybe embracing or finding another way of creating where it doesn't put that stress on your body physically, or having somebody help you, or now you know it's I don't know how you would feel about that, babe, because it's so personal. It comes from your heart and soul, your work, you know?
Yeah.
Now, did they say, are you in physical therapy, Helen?
Oh, yeah, I'm in physical therapy. I have follow-up visits. It's only been just barely 3 months since I had surgery. So.
Oh, Wonder Woman that you are. Okay, it's only 3. Do you realize how that's just too soon, babe? I mean, you know, we're human. We all want like instant gratification. And I understand that. I'm an Aries. I understand that more than anybody. It's like, forget about patience. I want it yesterday, you know? So with all the love that I'm sending you, Helen, be gentle with yourself. Start loving on yourself and say, all right, my body's just not feeling it today. That's okay. I'm gonna relax and, you know, take in a movie or go for a stroll or, you know, whatever it is that relaxes you. I really feel that
what relaxes me is making things.
Yeah. So there we go. What a conundrum, right? Okay. Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, it's there are other things that relax you as well.
Yeah, give yourself a break once in a while. You create
Well,
stuff.
like I said, doing me verification of what I'm just making sure.
Yes.
That's what
Always. You're always making sure. And we're always here to support you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're always sending you love, Helen. Never doubt that.
She knows.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Grace.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
well,
Thanks for
feel the
calling.
love, honey. It's going to
Okay.
get better. I guarantee you by the end of February, you'll be cranking out new projects like crazy.
There you go. That's not too far away.
Thank you.
All right. We'll talk to you soon, Helen.
Okay, feel the love, Helen. Lots of
All right.
love.
Awesome. Oh, and
All
we
right,
have
Jelena. What
yeah,
is this? Why do we keep getting dizzy and not feeling good?
dizzy, not feeling good, having eczema. Haven't had that in years. So something's going on. Some energy is happening there for sure.
Yeah. I feel that this is a combination for you, babe. I think it has something to do with an allergy, an allergic reaction, and contact dermatitis. Definitely talk to a dermatologist about this. They're going to try to rule out contact like in other words, your clothes and your soaps, perfumes, anything new that you've introduced that might irritate. You're welcome, Helen. Irritate your skin. But I do feel that I keep seeing you using CeraVe, like that has the oatmeal in it, the lotion. That's going to be calming and soothing for your skin, but definitely check it. Ask your dermatologist about that. And so far as you feeling dizzy, I feel that's a separate issue. I think that has something to do with. I keep seeing your sinuses and your inner ear. So I don't know if you have sinusitis or your sinuses are infected, or if you're sensitive with your sinuses. Wow. Definitely. Well, you could do one stop shopping when you go to the doctor. Give say these are your concerns, and I'm sure that they'll do that as what they have to do is trial by error. Okay, eliminate soaps, harsh soaps or perfumes or this, that, the other, and it's the process of elimination. But insofar as thanks, Dee Dee, that's a good suggestion too. Cleansing your liver naturally. But you need to be specific. Well, I moved to Arizona, so everything is new here. And I've been to the allergist, but nothing really comes up. And yes, I have clogged sinuses. Okay, bingo. So the sinuses are causing the dizziness. I really feel you might need an antibiotic so you to assist your body to
Like a sinus infection.
yeah, to get rid of that sinus infection. So so please go to the hey Raven, please go to the doctor and say, look, I know my sinuses are infected. Can you please give me something to assist in clearing that out for the dizziness. It's almost like it mimics vertigo, I'm hearing. So and that's just not good, babe. You need to function. You need to be able to drive and walk and all those great things that we need to do. So maybe you could even do this. I know a lot of times now they have the FaceTime visits with doctors where you could say, look, I don't know if I should be driving because they keep getting dizzy, but I have this sinus infection. And could you phone in the prescription for me to a pharmacy that'll deliver it to me? And there, we got you safe and sound at home and taken care of. Okay. So ask your doctor, contact a doctor that you can FaceTime or do. It's been happening for years. I feel like I'm gonna fuck.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, beautiful. I have sinus issues myself. I'm an Aries. Aries rules the head, so it's Gabados is Italian, so it's so thick-headed. so Gabados. So it's not to the point I can't drive. Just makes me feel out of it. Yeah, but honey, it's that's all it takes to be a little distracted, and then you have a fender bender. And I'm not may it never happen to you. but I'm just thinking positively for you that you're going to get this taken care of and eradicated. Also, a neti pot. Get a neti pot to clean your airways and your sinuses out. You can order that on Amazon. They'll deliver that to your front door too. So I'm trying to find all sorts of ways that you can help yourself before you get the medicine that is really going to kick it out of your body. And because then what happens is it just lingers. You think you've got it figured out, and boom, it flares up again. And we can't be having that. We want you 100% healed. So yeah, definitely. The neti pots are really good. So please do those things for yourself. And I'm sending you love and energy. And we want you to, in the new year, breathing deep. Smell all those beautiful smells out in Arizona. Yeah. So let us know, darling, how that goes. Our next live show will be January 21st. So get back to us. And
it's actually did a check on that, and just to verify, I think it's January 25th is the actual date of that Thursday, the third Thursday in January. Nope, actually it's the 4th. The third one is the 18th. I could do that if you want, but I've got on my calendar here the 25th.
The 25th, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the 25th. Yep.
Okay, yeah, the 25th, everybody. Mercury's retrograde right now, so I didn't say the right date before. So it's the 25th. Thank you, Michael. Thank God I have a Scorpio snapping that whip and keeping me in line here. So so it's the 25th, everybody. So we love you. We're sending you positive healing energy. And once again, everybody out there, if you need remote healing, the healing, Janice is the woman, man. She can do it for you. So did we find thequiethealer.com? There we are. What a man.
I got that
man
one.
with a plan. And it's just so important. And she's a beautiful Leo, and she's so gifted and so talented, and her energetic healing isn't restricted by place and time and space. Okay. So she can remote heal you as well, everybody. So check her out if you need healing energy to jumpstart your own body and processes to have 2024 being healthy and happy. Mm-hmm. Emphasis on the healthy. Okay. All right. And Julie Boersman, are there any big changes in 2024? Okay, Julie, do you mean for yourself? Do you mean for the world? Do you mean, I don't know how altruistic you're being here tonight, babe. So let me know about that. And
Mary's popped up. One question.
She has another question if you can answer it. My daughter got married last month. Will she and her husband be able to buy a house soon? Oh, how sweet. Nesting in the new home with their new love. I'm hearing that they're going to find the right place and move in March. So, that's not too far away. Yeah. And that they're really going to get a great deal, I'm hearing. So, Mazel tov. This is awesome. This is, start the year out fabulously. Their new love, their new home, happiness, health, and prosperity. That's what we're wishing for you. So, yes, Mary, they're going to buy that house, and it is soon, and it's going to be in March. Okay.
They're live listening right now. Yay!
Woohoo! Now, do we have anybody else trying to call in? Michael, do we have anybody else trying to call in?
Open. If anybody wants to call in, do not disturb is off. So yeah, it says receiving calls. So if you want, the phone lines are live right now. It is 631-306-4118. And Grace is amazing, so you know what to do.
Just dial those digits. You got Michael gave you the digits. Handsome man gives you digits. You better dial them. Okay.
Julie's being more specific here.
Oh, with her job, living situation, and relationships.
She wants the whole deal.
The whole gambit. All right, Julie, you know the drill. I need your birthday, month, and day, please.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you know Joanne asking about her health. Oh, and the phone line is ringing. Let's answer the phone.
Who's calling us, Michael?
Hello, you are live on the air.
Hi there, this is Angelica.
Hello, Angelica. What's up, Angelica from Santa Cruz?
What a beautiful name. What a beautiful name, Angelica, for a beautiful soul.
Oh, you're sweet, Grace. It's so nice to see you. By the way, you look gorgeous today.
Oh, thank you, love.
You really do. Hey, I have a question. I am so tired of being single, and I have been trying to work on myself and forgive and let go of all the past relationships that have been rocky. And so my question is, I've been feeling like some exes have been wanting to get a hold of me, have been kind of watching me from afar.
All my exes live in Texas. Okay. Angelica, look where you're going now, where you've been. Because it's not going to, because right now you're ready to open up your heart chakra and say, okay, I'm ready to allow someone into my space and share my life with me. It's got to be the right and perfect person. Not because, oh, well, this is comfortable and I know this energy and I'm going to, settle and hope that it morphs into what I really wanted it to be in the first place. It's not, wrong answer. It's not going to happen like that. So, I really think, honey, that right now this person maybe resurfacing is just getting your awareness up for, you know what, I really do want somebody in my life, just not you. God bless you. I wish you love and like 25 miles away from me. Okay. Because this person hasn't changed at all. A leopard doesn't change its spots. This person hasn't changed. And you were never fully appreciated in that relationship anyway.
Oh.
Okay. You're right. Absolutely right. That's why I guess I've been afraid for him to contact me because he messed me up so much. And I didn't want to fall into that.
Well, sweetheart, it's like, sometimes there's a reason they call it good bye. Bye. All right. It's a good bye, later. And no, you don't need it. You don't want it. You learned from it. That's the cool thing. It's what was Ariana Grande's song, Next? I thank this one for this. I thank that one for that. But next, okay. And that's what you're going through right now, energetically, beautiful. So honor the fact that your spirit is opening up to the awareness of you really want a life partner now, but it's got to be the right and perfect person for you because you're so beautiful inside and out, and you've already been through the ringer, and you don't want to go there again ever. Ever. All right. So don't fall back into that out of a moment of weakness or loneliness or whatever. There are so many people on this planet that love and adore you, darling. So don't think you're never alone. Besides, you have your whole invisible entourage looking over you 24/7.
Right.
Now, you're very gifted. Now, are you always aware of spirits around you? I'm hearing you are.
Grace, I am and I'm not. Meaning, I have a lot of psychic. Like I've seen a lot of my friends like dying when they were dying, or I see a lot of things, but I kind of don't, and I want to increase my psychic abilities, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, because you're so gifted. So it's now awareness, your awareness to open up to love, and that's going to strengthen your intuitive abilities as well, because it all operates on that frequency of love, which is the greatest frequency in the universe. So it's you finally opening up to it and embracing it and realizing that everything that you had in the past, insofar as relationships, sweetheart, was a reasonable facsimile thereof. It wasn't really love. It was a lesson. It was like, oh, this person taught me not to be so trusting, to become more discerning, to realize, and the soul felt its worth. You're just now realizing that you got to put your own crown on top of your head and that you're the goddess. And, you're the prize. May the best man win, for heaven's sakes. Okay. So it's you finally embracing your self-worth. And that's going to bring you joy and fulfillment. Number one. Number two, it's going to energize the right partner into your life, where it's not a codependent relationship, it's an independent relationship, and you both share your lives together moving forward. That's what's healthy. That's where love is really all about. And it's going to be there for you in 2024. I promise you, before the end of June, there's a new person going to be introduced into your life. And I feel this is through an introduction. Who's Michelle to you, please?
I don't know a Michelle.
Yet? Okay. I'm hearing that there's going to be a Michelle that's going to introduce you to this person that you're going to wind up spending the rest of your life with. Now, was there a change around your work? Was there a location change?
No.
There's going to be a change around your work, where you're working, the location itself. So maybe you don't know, maybe you're not aware of it yet. Maybe come February, it's like, oh, there's construction or something, a new brick and mortar place, or just a new environment. That's how you're going to meet Michelle. And then it's through Michelle that you're going to meet the right and perfect person for you. All of this is going to happen at the beginning of next year.
I don't work though. I'm retired.
Yes, you do. You work. You every day work. You every day you're out working it. You're doing something. You're active. You're what is this? What is this with baked goods? Have you been volunteering or doing anything with baked goods?
No.
Well, I'm seeing that too. So
you're at the ER.
I'm sorry, what?
I had a recent scare. I went to the ER and they said I could die at any minute from a stroke because I have plaque built up in my brain.
Ooh.
And so I've been like, shit, am I going to die? I'd like to have a lover and have some good times,
No. You still got a lot of loving and a lot of living to do, sweetheart. And maybe that awareness, it's like people who are born with heart issues like mitral valve or relapse or all these things. And people say, oh, well, you had it all your life. You just weren't aware of it. It's about a wake-up call. You were given a wake-up call like, okay, I've been dragging my heels and now I really want to keep on keeping on again and move on with my life and enjoy it and love it. And I think this is going to be the motivation for you to, and maybe it's at the hospital. Maybe it's like, oh, well, patient care or baked goods, or how can I help? How can I volunteer? There's something that's going to be, or it's in the giving that we receive is what I'm trying to say to you, sweetheart. So it's you putting yourself out there, giving something, but to me, it feels like it's like work. It'll be like work for you. It's my new job now. I have to make sure that the bakery goods are delivered to the waiting rooms at the hospital or at the senior center or wherever this is. There's something you're going to be getting involved with. So I look at this situation that you just mentioned as God's way of motivating you. Say, okay, let me get a move on here. Let me, because when you're doing something for somebody else, A, it makes you feel better. B, it doesn't allow the time for you to ruminate and be drawn into worst case scenarios, because you have a very vivid imagination, beautiful, a very vivid one. But we want you to imagine you healthy, happy, loving with a loving partner. And I'm seeing all that. So I don't believe that God's going to take you off the planet before you live happily ever after. Okay?
Thank you so much, Grace.
Can I say something too? I feel like early was mentioned that you had been thinking about pursuing your intuitive abilities, developing them. I think that's the key to developing your intuitive abilities. I think everybody has them, but the key is that true desire to develop it and to connect with it. So I would encourage that for sure, especially with all the things that were said.
Great, I will do that. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Happy holidays, you guys.
Awesome.
And to you too. Thanks for calling in tonight, love.
Yes, thank you. Wow, that was a great call. I love that.
Woo. Yeah.
A lot of stuff happening there. So everybody has gotten the clue in the chat room, and everybody is giving their birthday. A bunch of people. So I'm gonna.
Oh, and a major love shout out to Cletus and Jessica, the half gladiator, half Greek. I love it. Love you guys. Cletus is the Hebrew hammer, and the famous Hebrew hammer, who's I don't know how many belts and knockouts and fights he's won. It's like a gazillion by now. But stay tuned, because the biggest moment in his career is going to be happening in 2024. And I can't wait for everybody else to see it, because I'm seeing it in my head. So it's going to be quite the fight. Better than the Rocky fight. Woo! All right. Nice. Dee Dee, January 30th. So you're so you're an Aquarian. Yes. You're an Aquarian, and you were asking him, are your mother and your grandmother happy about the new developments in your relationship?
Interesting.
Well, now I think this is your mother that I'm hearing. Was your mom like maybe 5'6", 5'7"? I call that like average height for a woman. And did she have like a reddish cast to her hair? Was she a brunette with maybe reddish, maybe auburn? Who is this woman in spirit that's talking to you? That's your grandmother. Okay. So your grandmother's saying to you that she feels that you need more time for yourself. Have you taken a time out from this relationship? Oh, it's your mother that was the redhead. Okay. All right. Now, your grandmother.
Mom was 5'10", she said.
Oh, your mom. Okay. Your grandmother, let me get your info from your grandmother first, then we'll get to the redhead. Okay. We'll get to your mom. Your grandmother feels that you need more time for yourself. It's 2 years what? Dee Dee, you want to call in? It might be easier.
When you're on the phone, I close the line, or when you're talking to somebody, so I can open the lines. I just
okay. Michael is going to open up the lines. Dee Dee, why don't you call in, please?
Yes. Shot. The number is on the bottom of the screen there. It's Coming around. You can call in 631-306-4118.
Come on, Dee Dee, you could do it. 631-306-4118.
And the phone is ringing. Hello, you are on the air. Hello. Hi, is this Dee Dee?
No, it's Rosemary.
Hi, Rosemary. Oh, we were expecting Dee Dee to call, but what's up, Rosemary?
Call back.
No, well, I just picked you up, so there's got to be a reason we picked you up. You are live with Grace.
Hi, Grace.
Hi, sweetheart. How can I help you tonight?
Hi, it's Rosemary from Florida.
Hi, Rosemary from Florida. How can I help you, love?
Hi, just wondering if you see anything. I'm worried about a future operation and someone who is watching over me.
Okay. Insofar as your future operation, is this supposed to happen in February?
Actually, next week.
Ooh. Why do I keep hearing February? Well, Mercury's retrograde. I wonder if it gets postponed.
Oh, that could be, but it's Wednesday, so I'm wondering. I'm just a little nervous.
All right. I don't know why. When you asked me about your surgery, I just kept seeing the month of February in my head, sweetheart. So, maybe it's me. As Taylor Swift says, "I'm the problem. It's me." Maybe I'm not seeing it properly. I don't know. But suffice it to say, what's going to be happening is when you do have your surgery, I'm hearing that all will be well. And there won't be any complications. So don't be worrying about that. Insofar as now, is your husband passed? Do you have a husband in spirit?
I don't anymore. He's still alive, yes. But someone just passed, and I'm a little guilty about some things.
Were you in a love relationship with this man who's in spirit trying to talk to you?
No, hasn't been a man in a while, but maybe coming up.
Okay.
Optimistic.
I'm so confused. Now I feel like I'm in the movie Moonstruck. I'm so confused. Okay.
Probably me. A lot of stuff is going on, so I'm a little confused right now too.
All right, sweetheart. Well, now you're telling me your husband's still alive.
Right, but he's not my husband anymore. Divorced.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're divorced. Okay. But there's this man in spirit that's loving you, and maybe it's somebody that you did have a relationship with that passed maybe 20 years ago.
Oh, okay. But yeah, okay.
And anybody named Robert, Bob, were you involved with romantically in the past?
Not with a Robert. Okay. Not that there were that many. I have to go.
Okay. All right. Well, let me just tell you the gentleman that I'm seeing in my mind that's trying to talk to you to say that he loves you and he's watching over you said that this was 20 years ago that he passed, that he died. And he was in contracting, construction, building for a living. That's what he did.
Okay.
I keep hearing if I was a carpenter and you were my lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? I keep hearing that song going on. So, all right. So maybe this is unrequited love. I don't know. But there's this dude in spirit who's still grooving on you after all this time and watching over you and trying to say hello to you. I also want to say, who is Dennis to you, please?
Dennis.
Yeah.
I don't have a Dennis. Yeah.
This person's in spirit as well. And this person, Dennis, was somebody who was involved in the army. I keep seeing the fields of service, but I keep seeing the army. And this is going to sound nuts, but did you ever go to school or live by an army base or an army training camp or something?
Something like that years ago. Yeah, in college, we lived near there. Yeah.
Okay.
Merchant
That's
Marine.
where we're going back to. That's how far back we're going here with some of these spirits. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
All right. So this is like memory lane. They're playing like memory lane with you tonight. Okay.
That's what mind is doing lately. Wow, it's crazy.
Okay. Well, but the universe is a little cray. So, there we go. So all these people energetically are showing up for you. And I think it's to remind you of how much fun you had in life and are looking to have again, maybe, or resurrect, or, to get that joy back in your life.
Yes. Okay.
And Andy Grammer has a song. It's good to be alive right about now. All right. So it's good to be alive right about now is what they're saying to you. And
okay. Well,
they want you to resurrect this joy in your heart, even if you have to pull forth those memories from the past and like laugh at yourself and say, "Oh man, I can't believe I was so reckless," or "I can't believe I was such a flirt." You flirt with all those army boys at the base, or whatever this is,
Right.
Okay. I just think Spirit wants you to know that you're loved, you're protected, you're being watched over, and the best is yet to come for you. Okay.
Oh, all right. Well, that's good to know. Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetie. And please do me a favor, love. Let me know if your surgery gets postponed.
Okay, I will. Well, thank you.
Okay, hon. Have a good
Awesome.
night.
Thanks for calling in.
You
Bye-bye.
too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, now we want Dee Dee to call in.
All right. I'm going to open the phone line. And if it's not Dee Dee, we're not being rude, but we're waiting for Dee Dee to call. So
Come on, Dee Dee. You can do it. Dee Dee, come on, Dee Dee.
It's usually a 30-second delay or so.
631-306-4118.
There you go. Dee Dee, do it now. Oh,
Yay!
Let's see. Hello, is this Dee Dee? Oh, you got to turn the broadcast off.
I got it.
There you go.
Hello, dog. How are you?
Grace, do you hear Dee Dee?
Yeah. Hi, Dee Dee. Yay, we finally connect.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, your grandmother keeps talking about you feeling that this relationship you're asking about, that you need some time off from this relationship.
I've been in it 2 years, and we just went for a ring on the weekend.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. What? I didn't hear that. Michael, what did she just say?
She said she's been in the relationship 2 years, and they just went for a ring this weekend.
Okay. And well, maybe your grandmother thinks that you still need time for yourself. Have you been too busy, too stressed out, making plans with this engagement, or putting things together? She feels you need some time out for yourself. Now, this is your grandmother speaking. And she's always going to love you best. Okay. And want the best for you. So I just feel that she's just trying to remind you to have self-care time for you and not to get too overwhelmed and inundated with all the plans and the whole 9 yards. Insofar as your mom, now your mom is the redhead, right, Dee Dee?
Yeah.
Okay. Your mom is jumping up and down and doing the tarantella dance. Was she Italian?
No, Irish.
Oh, so maybe she's not doing the tarantella. Maybe she's doing the Irish jig, but she's dancing. She's up and she's dancing. Is this guy you're marrying Italian? Why do I keep seeing the tarantella? I keep seeing everybody like in a circle, kicking their feet into the circle, like dancing in a circle. That's what she keeps showing me. And who is Kathy or Catherine connected to your mother? That would be in spirit with her on the other side. Dee Dee, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, you
Okay.
don't need Edie anymore? She's there.
Okay. Did your mom have anybody by the name of Kathy or Catherine in the family that passed that would be with her?
Not that I'm aware of. My sister's still alive.
So her sister was Kathy, but Kathy's still alive.
Okay. But there's somebody either that Kathy was named after, or maybe this was your on your mother's side of the family. There's another woman that's with your mom, and they're dancing, like they're really excited about you with your relationship.
Good.
Okay, so it's your mother says, don't let your grandmother put a wet blanket on it. You know, like your grandmother was always very cautious, according to your mother. Like, you know, take your time, don't rush, you know, be sure, like that kind of a feeling. And meanwhile, your mother's saying, go for it, you know, go for it. This is your happiness, your joy, your love, go for it. And be dancing, you know, and enjoy yourself. Now, are you supposed to get married in the summer of next year?
I don't know when that's going to happen. I'm just glad that, he finally claimed me, and that's really good enough for me. I'm not telling him that, but I'm happy with just that.
Okay. Well, your mom shows me August of next year and a commitment, like the marriage happening. So maybe you don't have to have a whole big wedding, blowout wedding or anything. Maybe you just go to the justice of the peace and get married that way.
Yeah, we're not going to do anything crazy. I've been married 3 times already, so this one is going to be the best and the simplest, and I like it that way.
Yeah, but your mom's saying, but you're still going to seal the deal. It's going to be signed, sealed, delivered. He's yours. So, and she said in August that there's going to be like just a justice of the peace, and you guys go. She says they're going to go out to Vegas.
That's where he wants to take me. He's been asking me since he met me to get married out there.
Oh, okay. So I guess your mom has been listening in here. Okay. So the Elvis Chapel, you go, girl. So this is something that is going to bring you peace of mind and heart, your mother's saying to you. In other words, it's no longer conjecture, it's official, she says. And she says, go for it. She says it again.
Yes.
So she's really happy for you.
Nice.
I'm glad. She really wanted this to happen when she was passing and everything. So I wanted to hear how she felt about it to make sure.
Yeah. Well, she says, you know, in your heart of hearts, because she comes to you in your dream time. Have you been dreaming about your mom recently?
Yeah, but she's always around me. I'm a medium, so I constantly hear from her from other mediums and in my lives that I do and stuff. I'm sitting in her room right now. This is, like
nice.
Okay. All right, so that's what she's emphasizing dream time, and the bedroom, dream time. That's where she's closest to you and talking to you. So she said, trust your own awareness and intuition. You're always on target, she said.
I was in my lucid dream state, and I watched an orb go from the ceiling to the floor, and when it hit the floor, I felt my bed go down and the physical, and
Oh, wow.
so she sits on the bed with me.
Yeah. Well, she says she's always making her presence known to you with things like that. And also, do you have cardinals that come up to your window?
No, I have all my windows covered for the winter, so I don't see that.
Well, there's you're going to be seeing a cardinal out your window, and your mother wants you to know she's taking credit for that. And there's also something to do with a she says a feather for your cap, she says, or your bridal bouquet. There's something to do with a white feather that she's going to be sending to you. She says you're going to find it in a parking lot. Like you go to your car, you look down, and there it is, right by your driver's side door. That's going to be from your mother.
Okay, well, I found one right on the royal blue carpet in her room about 4 months ago.
Nice.
Okay, so she's going to give you more of the same. Maybe she's just going to give you enough so you can make a headdress for the for the wedding. I don't know, but she's happy for you, honey. She says trust yourself more. It really is her coming to you, and you're not just wishful thinking. She says, and she's very happy for you. She's like at long last true love, she said.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm glad. So yeah,
Yeah.
she started channeling me the day she passed. She started channeling through my granddaughters to me. So
Wow.
we've
Nice.
always been very strong with spirit. So
Very
I
cool.
appreciate you, Grace. I appreciate you giving me the information. I love it.
Well, we love you. We're sending you a lot of love, honey. And you know the love from above is 24/7 for you.
Yes, yes,
Nice.
yes.
All right, happy holidays, darling. I know they will be.
Awesome. Have a great one. Thanks
You
for
both.
calling.
Merry Christmas to you both.
Bye, guys.
Thanks so much.
Bye-bye.
Awesome.
Where does time
Oh.
fly when we do this show? I
Yeah.
don't know.
I was going to say that is, let me turn the do not disturb. Phone lines are off. And we are back to say goodbye, I guess, for the year, right? Where we'll be back next year.
Yeah, we'll see you next year. On the 25th of January, we'll be live again. And until then, both Michael and I sending love, sending love, sending love. And enjoy, everybody. Enjoy your holidays. Safe and sound.
Bye, guys. Have a good new year. Have a good holidays. We love you.